Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So listen, let's turn this up a little bit. So I got the idea for this video, and I know I said I was only going to do one more video, but I think now I need to clarify some things with this. I do. I got a couple comments dealing with this. One in particular from Charisma 808, where he says that he was watching a podcast where the chick was saying the guys are insecure, one of their favorite words, by the way, for paying for it. And they could just go on Tinder. Was that Black Ram that was telling us about Tinder and some of the women that he was talking to via telephone from Tinder? I think that was Black Ram. Listen, man. Now we got to get into this even more. So the older women, they say, oh, these young women just want money. Meanwhile, some of the ones that say that be with somebody they don't even like for money, for security, for some type of convenience of some kind. And it's like, that may be true in some cases, but they act like none of these young women like older guys, which is a false statement. See, there's young women out there that ain't been damaged and hurt yet, like some of the older ones, that you can't impress them, you can't please them, you can't satisfy them. Another guy was telling me about how he be using cream and stuff with these older women, like I mean, again, like I always say, I talk to a lot of people on a regular basis, man, whether it's on YouTube, other forms of social media, in person. I know a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people. I'm a social person with people that's social with me. I am. I'm not going to be funny acting towards people, like over guarded, if you will. I'll guard, of course, you have to. But I'm not going to be over guarded where I don't deal with nobody. I'm not cool with nobody. I'm too old to be that way. You got to have more strength than that, where that's your only solution is just not dealing with people because you don't trust nobody or this, that, and you're not supposed to fully trust anybody. But you should have enough wisdom and intelligence when you can trust somebody somewhat. Just like you should have the wisdom and the intelligence where you can decipher through these manipulative women. They try to say it's us. It's more them than us. See what they do? I'm going to tell you something. This is what they do. Once they stop liking you, they want you to still like them so they can control you. But y'all got to be, I'm not saying that I'm just the standard. But that's not my weakness. I don't stay nowhere where I'm not wanted. I don't try to warm things up in the cold. You know? Therefore, it makes it a little harder when you like that to be controlled. See, these older women, they want you to put up with their mess. I know people that multiple groups of people, 70, 80 years old, 60 years old, fighting like cats and dogs. What is the point of that? Like, and then these women try to make you feel guilty for being attracted to younger women. Don't a person got a right to be attracted to whoever they want to be attracted to? Just so this is what women do. This is how you know they evil, man. I'm not saying all. But this how you know some of them is evil. And these are the facts. This ain't hating women. Because you present facts don't mean you hate women. It's okay for them to deal with younger men. But it's not okay a guy is a sugar daddy or a pervert if he like younger women. Okay, what are you then? Okay, you're a sugar mama and a pervert then. How about that? Don't you know even the Bible even say the same measure you measure, it should be measured to you again? You can't push standards on other people. Put it on yourself first. Okay, if he's a pervert and a sugar daddy and a trick, then what are you? The only difference is women trick with their vag. Men trick with their wallet. And some women trick with their vag and their wallet. So they try to act like it's okay for them to play all these games. But it's not okay for a guy to develop strategies to get around the games that they play. Listen, like I told somebody earlier, I don't need these women. They're a want, not a need. And I'm standing on that. And I know there's been YouTubers that don't agree with me on that. I need health. I need. Look up the definition of the word need. And y'all talking about, and matter of fact, if you need women, quote unquote, you gonna come up short. Then what? Because what if they don't meet any of your needs? Then what? You gonna be without? You gonna be depressed? They are a want. Let's use these words right. They're a want, not a need. I need to go to heaven. I need the Most High in my life. I need to be healthy. I need to be safe out here. It ain't nothing that a woman can do for me that I can't do for myself. You say, well, bust nuts. Are you serious? Are you serious? What do we talk about all the time? We talk about being able to relieve yourself. It takes their power away. It does. So, if you gotta choose somebody to pay, who you gonna pay? You gonna pay somebody young, better skin, better looking, more attractive, better body, or you gonna pay somebody old and disgruntled? It's easy. It's easy. And if you do pay somebody older, it probably should be a little less. You still could pay them too, if that's what you do. But it should definitely be less. Because you're getting less. A smart person ain't going to pay more for less. A smart person is going to be willing and looking to pay less for more. See, women use words like insecure and they try to shame guys and stuff. But when they try to shame you, when they try to manipulate you, you got to fall back on what you should know about yourself. Like when it come to me, I know these guys, I got the majority, most of these guys beat. Almost all the way around the board. I know it. I'm just a better guy than a lot of these guys. That's just all it is to it. You're not going to be able to just go out there and top me just like that. And I guarantee you down the line, a lot of them will find out too. These guys be doing they lie sexuals like they call it. They lie up front to get their way. They get wherever it is they're trying to get. But nobody is 100% what they seem. Nobody. Not even me. But I guarantee you this much. I'm more real and I'm more close to that 100% than the majority of these people in general. I just don't like that acting fake. I don't like being in situations where I have to act fake. I don't thrive in those situations. I'm not going to be there long. But they say, oh, well, these women just looking for a sugar daddy. They don't think that maybe somebody somewhere just might like the dude that you don't like. They don't understand that. I don't know if it's because they dumb, narcissistic, both, or what it is. Maybe they just a manipulator. Maybe they just vindictive like that. But they don't understand that. Boy, y'all should hear some of the arguments I have. I'll be trying my best not to argue, but you poke at the bear enough, the bear gonna bite you. You should be watching your step around the bear. But some people, they just don't understand that that's a bear. That's how women be. They don't understand that that's a bear right there. They be just disrespectful and trying to underestimate guys. And that's where they get in trouble. You try to underestimate a guy. You try to underestimate his level of importance, his level of value to you. That's why they play these games, man. Then they get out there. I'm telling you, man, a lot of what I tell you is stuff I done seen and heard. They get out there, right? And this is, I heard this from LeVar Stars. I heard this from other. Do I got to start giving y'all names so y'all won't think, and so she won't think every time I'm talking about her? LeVar Stars be on there. He be talking to people, man. I've been wanting to do like a interview with him. We're gonna have to schedule it because guys need to hear from somebody that I've been there. And like he said, it was so many people. I think this is LeVar Star that told me this right here. His wife tried to move on with some other dude, right? Didn't work out. So now she spends years and years trying to get money out of him. I'm telling you, man, marriage don't benefit men, man. Just like women think if they remarry, you don't care. I don't care. I'm just glad I don't got to deal with you no more. Because you're not the same person with me than you are with him. And he probably going to see it down the line. Just like he ain't just like, look, this is what women don't understand. You might try to play those same games with somebody else and you're going to get cheated on or maybe even beat. You can't play the same games when everybody is different. Or somebody might just pack their bags and just leave you stranded somewhere. If I was a woman, my main goal would be not to play any games with men. That would be like my main goal. And if I can't get nowhere like that, then oh well. These women be playing games like they don't understand that you worried about his other woman, or you worried about the woman that he lived with, this, that, and the other, but he treating you good. You got to be the only one. You never the only one. The guy you think you the only one with got somebody else doing other stuff. That's what they don't understand, man. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about some of the hypocrisy and the audacity of these chicks, man. Oh, she just wants you for money. You just want them for money. Deep down in the secret chambers of your heart and mind, you using that man. You ain't into him. Every chance you get, you talk to other dudes on the sneak. And been doing it for years. But you want to talk like, don't no woman like him? I'm telling y'all, man. Hey, listen. Look, I had to learn this, man. And don't think, oh, if I would have just got with this one, who's to say she wouldn't have been worse? You don't know. Let's deal in facts. The fact, marriage is little or no benefit to men. It's just not. Unless you in some type of field where image is important, even then, little or no benefit, especially sexually. Most of y'all wives are lazy at their best. And they using the kids as an excuse to be even lazier. That's just the facts. Whereas they'll have them same kids with Pookie and they'll be doing all kind of stuff, twirling on them, all type of stuff. They just don't want to do it with you. Realize it. And when you see it, move on. Be by yourself or with somebody else or others. That's how you got to look at it, man. That's how you got. Who cares what she do? You just got to remember how she was with you. Her true color don't come out eventually. And what happens too, you was bad to the good guy, then you're gonna try to be good to the bad guy, and it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. That's bad. I'm gonna tell y'all how I'm gonna go about it. Just like this woman just came out with all this stuff about men, talking about he went married with, he dealing with you 5+ years, this. No, it should take you at least 5 years to make a decision. You make her a concubine for 5 years. At least, minimum. And don't move her in. You don't need her to move in. And don't deal with no woman that's not contributing to you. Not making things easier for you. See, that's going to be a video for tomorrow. Women not to deal with. The attributes that show us who we should not deal with. And don't let you having kids keep you around somebody that y'all like Bloods and Crip in the 90s. Nope. You just gonna have to move on, man, and see them kids when you can, man. Instead of being around somebody that just dramatic towards you. Hey, listen, sometimes you gotta, that's just the way it be for some of us, man. You gotta accept it. You and many others. This part of manhood, man. Sometimes you gonna have kids and you ain't gonna be able to be around them and have your peace. Because of contentious women. It's like that, man. It's just like that. So, the hypocrisy. Let's get into some of the hypocrisy of women. When they cheat, they try to cry. When they cheat, they try to bring up the reasons why they did it. When you mess with somebody else, they ain't trying to hear the reasons why. When they do it, oh, it was this, it was that. No, it was nothing. Y'all be doing stuff on guys that's going all out for you. Listen, you could be doing everything for a woman. That she could stay at home and take care of your kids. But that ain't gonna keep her from having feelings for somebody that ain't doing nothing for her. That she can't even smell them, can't even see them. These women be having emotional affairs online. Liking dudes. Love triangles in their mind. Hypocrisy. And I try to talk to you about watching some porn. I try to talk to you about looking at women. I remember I got in one of the nastiest fights of all time over a woman that I don't even know. I swear to you, I don't got nothing to lie about. I didn't even see the person. But I wish I would have. She must have been something. She probably was something else. And it's like we got into it so bad over that. And I don't even know who she was even talking about. But that's my fault, because I should have stuck to my guns and been the same way with her that I was with all the rest. A lot of time when your relationship don't work, it's your fault. Because we don't stick to our guns sometimes. We let our guards down. We move too fast. I was moving fast. And she was showing me all the signs. And she just wasn't into me like that. Now, we made some wonderful children. But she was showing me all the signs that she just wasn't into me like that. The other women was into me. She wasn't. But I'm thinking I'm being a man. Just keep pursuing. Do not keep pursuing any woman. This is wisdom now. Do not keep pursuing any woman that rejects you. I don't care if you live with somebody else. And let's say it's a lot of situations now where people still live together, but they ain't together. Some people don't understand that. She rejects you over that. Move on. Move on. Don't call her. Don't talk to her. If she don't call you, do not even deal with her. Don't even deal with her. When they reject you, the pursuit is over. I'm telling you, you're going to come up short eventually. Some of y'all is going to take y'all a little longer, but you're going to come up short. So you might as well, instead of coming up short, just keep enjoying yourself. Keep having fun. Keep doing your thing. When they show you that initial rejection, or they tell you they just want to be friends, or look, they got a right to talk to other dudes if y'all not together. Be like, okay, well, let me know how that work out for you. I'm not finna get in line and compete. When all of them gone, come holler at me. Come holler at me then. No need to compete with you. It's too many of y'all. I could find, or you could find, a woman that just rub her cat at night. And I can pause. I'm not talking about her cat. I'm talking about, well, maybe I should say a cat. Or even that. But let's her kitten. Well, wait, hold on. How can I say this? A cat with a tail and 4 legs. Watching Netflix by herself. Just rubbing her cat with 4 legs. Lonely women gonna be more fun. And here's my thing. I want them to be smart, but I don't want them to think they so smart where they overthinking stuff. Like where they be like, well, you this. Okay, well, that's how you feel. We could have had some, but we ain't got nothing. So, deuces. I just feel the need to sometimes I'll be like, I ain't gonna make no videos. Then situations to come up and I feel like I need to make videos about this. Listen, man, friend zone is the end zone. They don't dictate nothing to you. You dictate to them. You're the man. You're stronger than them. They just open up or keep closed. That's where they start. That's where they finish. They open up or they keep closed. If they open up, then you decide what else is going to come of it. Y'all be letting these women dictate to y'all. Man, you ain't gonna dictate nothing to me. Oh, well, you this, you that. Oh, your teeth, blah, 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 blah. Now, you still ain't gonna dictate nothing to me. Oh, you insecure, you still ain't gonna dictate nothing to me. I know, I found out from God himself how a man is supposed to conduct himself. And a lot of stuff, people be literally taking away your manhood. You supposed to want multiple women. Really, back in the biblical day, you want to get technical, you were supposed to have multiple women. You were supposed to be fruitful and multiply. What is y'all talking about, man? Y'all be putting stigmas on God, and then y'all wonder why dudes be in the church acting like Peter Pan. You taking these manhood away. You making manhood seem evil. I already know who that's coming from. That's coming from XX equals Satan herself. Even a silverback gorilla be having 3 or 4 female gorilla. In fact, let's talk about that. I was watching a video earlier. The silverback gorilla, the only time they fight really is over women, over female apes. Like if another ape come and try to take that ape's women, that's the only time they fight, man. I mean, come on now. But we see guys getting emasculated every day, and we hear it in church, at work, and everything like that's the way it's supposed to be, like that. And y'all wonder why the world is the way it is. If men would be men according to the Bible, that would take away a lot of the problem, if not all. And if women would be women according to the Bible, think about how many women broke their families up. A good guy just because he got him some head on the side or something. Now he can't see his kids no more because of his natural instinct in nature. Y'all need to cut this stuff out, man. Y'all need to stop, man. I'm the preacher that's going to tell you the truth. Some of these dudes are trying to suppress you while they banging your wife. They banging your wife. That's another thing I done seen and heard. These preachers, look, man, if you with the, let me tell you something. You can't work nothing out with the wrong or a bad woman. Because what's going to happen is eventually she's going to force you to leave her alone. With either her mouth, her behavior, something. You stick around long enough, a woman that don't respect you is eventually going to have sex with somebody else. Whether you know it or not, she's going to do it. Some of them probably already have. Some of them probably sent the dude a picture with her stuff open. And he see all the pink and purple, whatever it is on the inside. That's cheating too. But they'll be doing all of that and they'll be trying to tell you who you could look at. That's the hypocrisy of these bras, man. The manipulation. Oh, you, like they said, what the video Charisma was watching. Oh, you could just go to Tinder. What's on Tinder? The same thing is on Tinder is in the city. The only difference with dating apps is you have more interactions. And you can have interactions easier than you might say in your city where everybody in a herd. That's the only difference. It's going to be the same games. It's going to be the same sluttiness, promiscuity. Anyway, I could move on from this topic. We're going to get into something a little more funner later on, y'all. Than these weirdos, sexually confused, mentally confused, emotionally confused, Some of y'all women gonna end up with studs. Even though nobody's her type, she gonna end up with another woman. That's what some of y'all gonna deal with. And who knows who. Because these women, they'll do the darndest things and come up with an excuse why they did it. And most of the excuses are really just lies. And ways that they don't want to be accountable for their behavioral decisions. But anyway, thanks for watching, y'all.